Hello, pretty angels. Welcome to another video. Happy Crystal Saturday. I'm so happy to have you here. If this is your first time, my name is Jenna and I have an online crystal shop called Pretty Crystals where I sell crystals to elevate your home and enhance your well-being. So welcome. We have a fun video to get through today. Before we dive into it, I want to say that I would love to have you subscribed to the channel. If you're not already, please like this video. If you like it, comment below. It really helps out and I do appreciate it to the moon. Follow us on Instagram if you're not already. At Pretty Crystals is our handle, and that's where I am the most active and get to know you. So slide into the DMs. I would love to have a chit chat and become crystal friends. I do send out a weekly newsletter as well. It's called our weekly newsletter. That goes out on Saturdays. If you'd like to sign up for that and join the flock of pretty angels, go ahead and do that on our website, which is houseofprettycrystals.com, and that is all listed for you below. I also do have a Patreon where I do early access videos on there. So instead of Saturday uploads, you get Friday uploads. You get a 10% discount monthly to use on any pretty crystal and some other fun stuff too. So all of that extra stuff will be linked below. And without further ado, let's hop into today's video. So I do have a couple new crystals to share with you today, which is exciting. We've been doing a lot of hauls and unboxings lately, but first I want to talk about my little health and fitness journey right now. You probably know, if you have seen any of the previous videos, that I am embarking on the 75 hard journey. As I'm filming this, I am on, excuse you. I just got these flowers the other day and I thought they would be really pretty to show you. It's so crazy how hot it is in Sacramento because I've had these for 2 days and they're already like so wilted, but they're still beautiful and I wanted to share those with you. So I'm on day 9 of 75 hard. I have been surprisingly feeling incredible. I thought this was going to be quite a challenge for me, and not to say it's not going to be a challenge in the future. I mean, I have 65 more days to go, but so far I've been feeling amazing and I'm so grateful for that. I try to stay grateful when I'm feeling good because we never know when things are going to take a turn, right? And that's just the nature of life, the cycle of life. We're not always going to be feeling our best. So I've been really basking in this feeling of being my best self, having great energy, feeling motivated, feeling very proud of myself with the discipline I've had and all of that. So I am someone who has been obsessed with health and fitness for many years at this point. I just love searching for different modalities to better myself, and basically at the end of the day, I want to have the best quality of life possible, and I like to share that with you, obviously. So I've been a little bit inspired and I'm thinking of doing some sort of like pretty girl series on the channel where not only do we share crystals, but we share kind of health and wellness tips to better ourselves and create those daily habits that in turn compound into something much greater for our life. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I've literally just been toying with it in my mind the last couple of days as I've been on these like long walks outside, which I am loving, and I've used to hate them before. So yeah, I think doing like a pretty girl series would be fun, and then maybe every month we could focus on different things. So we could focus on healthy eating, we could focus on exercise, we could focus on intellect and reading books. We could focus on skincare is a big one I want to do with you, and let me know if you're interested. I am very much into skincare and creating a healthy skin regimen. So let me know if that sounds good. I think I'm gonna give you a little taste of it today and see how that goes and if you enjoy it. So let's make this our Pretty Girl series episode 1. I wanted to talk about water. Now, with the 75 hard challenge, one of the tasks is to drink a gallon of water every day, which seems very daunting, but I have found it to be extremely manageable, and I have some little tips for you that have really helped me get my water in. Now, you probably know this, you've heard it before, but water is so important for so many reasons. And one of the reasons, this is more of a vanity reason perhaps, but our skin. And it's not even about a vanity reason, I would say, because I think the skin can reflect our inner vitality for sure. So I am a bridal makeup artist, if you didn't know that, and water is usually, I start working with brides at least 6 months before their wedding, because that's when they're planning, that's when we're doing our bridal trials, and water is the #1 thing that I recommend, because pretty much every bride wants to have the best skin possible for their wedding day, and I want that as well, not only so they feel good, but so that the makeup goes on amazing as well, because that is the one biggest crux for a makeup artist, is someone who does not necessarily take good care of their skin. You can have the best products, the best artists, and sometimes there's just not much you can do. So skincare is important, and water is so directly connected to that. So if you're into skin, you should be into water. And I feel like I just went on a huge tangent, and I'm sorry, but basically water is so important for so many aspects of our life, inner beauty and outer beauty. Now, I know it's not easy for everyone to get their water in. And like I said, I'm going to give you a few special tips that I found. So first off, we are going to be calling this our mermaid water. I'm very much in my mermaid era right now, and I know a lot of you are too, or have been for a long time, but I feel like it's mermaid season and we should be drinking our mermaid water. For my mermaid water, the first thing I recommend is getting a water bottle that you love and perhaps investing in it a little bit. I know the Stanleys are around $50. This water bottle, which is an Owala, and I'm obsessed with her, she is under $40. Depending on what you want to spend, but I highly recommend investing in a water bottle you love. Now, when you invest in this bottle, you're going to want to know how many ounces are in it, because that's important for hitting your target, whether it be a gallon or maybe less to start out. Maybe you want to start out just doing like 2 bottles a day. So these bottles, the one I got is 40 ounces. So I have to drink 3 of these per day to hit my water intake. That's Violet, by the way, if you have not met her before. So yes, I have to drink 3 of these a day to hit my 1 gallon. Technically, it's a little over 3 bottles. It's like 3 1/4, but if I get 3, I'm happy. So start with your beautiful mermaid water bottle. This is, again, the Owala bottle in the shade Shy Marshmallow, which I thought was a really funny name. One thing I hear from people about why it's so hard for them to drink water is they find it very boring. And a great way to spice up your mermaid water is find healthy things that you want to put inside. So I'll start with kind of the most basic that I think everyone would enjoy and benefit from, and it's these electrolytes. They are liquid IV. I first heard about these because they became popular for hangovers, and I don't think I ever used one for a hangover, but that's when I first heard of them. They are electrolytes. I buy this big bag at Costco, and I highly recommend getting the sugar-free. I'm into not eating any processed sugar at all, so I do the sugar-free. And basically what electrolytes are is they're infusing your water with extra nutrients that your body needs, and it's almost like multiplying your water intake. Let me see if there's a better way to explain that. Smart Zero Sugar Hydration Solution, clinically tested to hydrate more than water alone. So yeah, fused with vitamins, nutrients, electrolytes. So you're basically, it's like your water, but for mermaids. It's even better than regular water. And these taste really good. They just came out with the white peach flavor, and this is like a dual pack, which is amazing. So there's lemon lime in here and white peach. Like I said, grab it from Costco. You can find these at any health food store, but just make sure they're sugar-free. And I do one of these per day in my water bottle, and sometimes I'll split it up and do a half and a half. They come in these little packets, and that's the white peach, and then there's the lemon. So these are really, really fun, and they are absolutely delicious. Next up, I have something that I am so happy I found. Fiber is something that I have been trying to get more of in my diet, I would say in the last 4 to 5 months. I do a lot of research on supplements. I try out a lot of different supplements, and fiber is something I've never really tried. I heard some good things about it, so I started doing it, and so far I've been loving it. Now, I don't recommend getting like the Benefiber or any of those big brand fiber supplements. I just don't trust those as much, but I'll put a little picture right here. You can find this at Whole Foods and maybe Sprouts. It's like psyllium husk. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's natural fiber. It's supposed to be really good for your gut health. If you struggle with like bowel movements or anything like that, it's supposed to be really good for that. Something I'm working on is fat loss, and it's supposed to help. So far I've been loving it. I went through one round of my fiber, or one thing of fiber that I got at the health food store, and then I found this one at Target, and it is flaxseed fiber. I was like, this bag looks pretty holistic and cool. Let's check it out. It is an all natural fiber made from flax seeds. It has like a pineapple flavor to it as well, which I absolutely love. So highly recommend adding this. The serving size is 5 teaspoons, so I add that in there as well. Now, third is my Colostrum. You may have seen this around. Armra is a really big brand promoting their colostrum, and I have a friend who I love dearly, and she has been on this for months now. The last time I saw her, I mean, she always looks good, but I was like, wow, I feel like you've lost weight, like you look really good. And she was like, you know what, maybe it's the colostrum. So I decided to finally get on it. Now, Armra is the most popular brand, but I did a little digging, and this is Wonder Cow. I read reviews, and it said that this was on par, and it is a little less expensive. So if you're looking for the more budget-friendly version, Wonder Cow Colostrum, and it's unflavored too. So, you know, it's pretty clean. So I add that in here now as well. So that is my trifecta as of now. There's lots of other things you can put in your mermaid water. You could even do crystals in there. Obviously, just make sure it's like a real quartz crystal. You could also do this Mio. I haven't been reaching for this, but it is a fun, more natural way to flavor your water. Then you're ready to enjoy your mermaid water. This has like, oh, sorry. This has like a texture to it too, which I really enjoy because I like texture. I like chewing and feeling things in my mouth. So, yay. So that is our mermaid water. I also got a request to do what I eat in a day, which I would love to do. I'm doing a unprocessed whole foods diet for the most part on my 75 hard journey. So let me know if that's something you would like, because I would love to share it. And I did, speaking of food, I did buy this book that I mentioned in my last video about your brain health being so connected to your food and also your daily habits. So I'm gonna give you an update on how this book is. All right, so that is that. Let's get into our crystal haul. I have two pieces. I think you're going to love them. I wasn't expecting to get these, but again, it feels like sometimes they just fall into my lap. And I got these at a really good price as well. So they will be priced reasonably. We haven't had citrine in a very long time. So happy to share these citrine chunkers with you. So I will show you my second favorite. Oh, sorry, baby. I didn't know you were behind there. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? So let's start with this beauty. She is a smoky celestial citrine. Not the typical piece I would grab for, but I'm really enjoying this supplier that I've found, and he has pieces at, like I said, just an incredible price. So if you are looking for an investment statement piece and you like more of an organic feel and maybe you're into citrine, this reminds me of one of my other suppliers who is obsessed with celestial pieces. It's when it's kind of like this alligator skin texture there, and that definitely has like different and more metaphysical properties as well. I'll try to put something on the screen if you're interested in it, but she sits flat like this, and she's definitely a statement. She's got beautiful rainbows in her. I'll try to get some photos in the light, but yeah, she's beautiful. Definitely a statement piece. Violet is licking my bag of electrolytes. This one's way heavier. So this is our second citrine beauty. I would call her like a smoky light citrine. Her yellow is very light, so she's more of like a honey color, but I think the color picks up pretty good on camera. She's absolutely stunning. Now this is one, unlike that quartz tower I have, I would definitely display her like this. She's got, I guess you could call it like a break there, so she's definitely not perfect. There's some imperfections, but still just such a hunk of beauty and grace. Yeah, she's a really, really stunning piece. Oh my God. My poor neighbors downstairs. Oh, you know what's really cool about her too? She sits on an angle on the side. That makes me love her even more. So I will show you that when I do some footage with them. And these will be available on the next live sale, or you can send me a DM on Instagram if you're interested in them, and I can always send you more videos. I can always send you dimensions of pieces that you may be interested in, and yeah, we've got a lot of inventory now. I know I'm a broken record with saying this, but I need to get things on the website, and it's gonna happen eventually. I'm leaving tomorrow for a few days to celebrate the 4th of July. Hopefully that will be a nice, relaxing time. And what else? Yeah, hopefully I can keep up with my 75 hard journey. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you had a good 4th of July. When are you gonna see this? Yeah, I hope you had a good 4th. So I think that is everything for today. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment below, and let me know what you're up to. I would absolutely love that. Follow us on Instagram at Pretty Crystals. Shop the website, houseofprettycrystals.com. Join the flock of pretty angels by signing up for our newsletter. And I hope you get your mermaid water in. Let me know. So yeah, cheers to you wherever you are on this life journey. We're in it together. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. So something I forgot to mention that I wanted to share is that I found my dream mirror at Costco. I've been looking for a standing mirror for a really long time. And I saw this at Costco and I'm obsessed. I just think I'm gonna need to hang her on the wall because it's just kind of like a weird angle. And then if you read the newsletter, you know that I was going to IKEA to find some like crystal shelves. I wasn't super impressed by a lot of the things, but I found this one here. So she's gonna do the trick for now. I'm gonna experiment with her. It was only $25. I'm at the point where I'm only investing in things that are gonna like last me forever, and I just didn't see any of those like forever pieces at IKEA. So that's what we're working with for now, but I'm really excited to set up the crystals and have more of a system, be a little more organized. I have my AC on, and can you see how much I'm like sweating? Ew. But yeah, that's all.